The vision is to really develop interdisciplinary sustainability science across the disciplines. How do we solve some of the problems that we know now exist in terms of not only the environmental problems but also the social and economic issues associated with sustainability?
What the Institute wants to do is to find new ways in which we can promote positive, adaptive and resilient approaches to climate change in the context of an awareness and an understanding of complex feedback mechanisms between the different elements in our system. What's very exciting about the Institute is that we're going to do that by a focus on place.
I think what is quite unique with this research institute is that it's probably one of the first initiatives, and for the first time a group of academics have been brought together to address holistically, in an integrated way, the concept of sustainable science. Part of our research is to try and pave the way to the vision of an intelligent building part of an intelligent built environment. What we mean by intelligent building is a building that is capable of adapting itself to the environment, and that means really being able to be context aware of the environment, so taking into account the occupants, the people, the processes within the building, as well as the external conditions that obviously apply to a building.
In the psychology department, one of the research themes is sustainable behaviour. So we're interested in how people act in relation to the environment, whether they act in a sustainable way or not, and also how people respond to threats to the environment, whether they perceive climate change risk and other environmental threats. This area is very well defended from the sea, but that's not the case for many areas of the world or in the UK. So what we're interested in is both modelling those risks as well as then trying to understand how people will respond to the threats that they've got to their locations.
Our area of work is species conservation, animals and plants and the communities that live within natural environments and how humans affect that. Sustainable places, sustainability is something that we normally regard as something that affects people. But it's not only people that live in sustainable places, it's populations of animals and plants as well, and we need to ensure that we manage them for the future in just as good a way as we manage human behaviour. I think the key for this particular institute is interdisciplinarity. We've decided to focus on a common language between the people who will come into the institute, which will be modelling what will happen in the future, forecasting how our behaviour and how climate change is going to affect sustainable practices in the future. I think what we're looking at is a new development, a new approach, a new paradigm to studying a very, very big global question, but in a way which we have never done before. There hasn't been this level of connectivity between different groups.
We believe that the public in the future are going to want to demand scientists not only to look at the problems but also to find solutions to these pressing issues that face us in the 21st century.